Hello, very warm welcome. Manchester United in the worst state I've ever seen a football club in since I've been supporting this club. We have been in worse times than this, but in my lifetime, this is the worst I've seen it. There's so many problems right now. Players not wanting to fight, no heart, no passion, no ambition from the football club. They just want to give you a lesson of history, how great it used to be. January transfer has been one of the worst transfer windows ever. Players leaving, no one coming in, and now we've got big problems off the field as well with what happened yesterday, which is bad press for the football club. It's so many problems. I mean, we could literally talk for 2 hours, 3 hours about the problems at Manchester United. It starts. I've just got a couple of key things down here, and we probably have missed some. The Glazers are a big problem. Uh, yeah, yeah, they just don't have the pride, do they? Yeah, it's they don't care about Manchester United. It's all a money-making scheme. January transfer window, we're crying out for a midfielder, absolutely key to get top four, and we've not made a signing in a key position that we've needed for a couple of years. Yeah, Aston Villa, Everton, all spending big, and we're just twiddling our thumbs. Spent nothing. We're loaning like Martial, Ahmad, all these players out, and yeah, now we're actually struggling for wingers, given what happened yesterday with Mason. So yeah, if Rashford Sancho gets injured, we are screwed because we're going to have to start playing the youth. The likes of Elanga, Shaw retire. Manchester United, it's been a job for the boys. Yeah, it really has over the last couple of years. Ole gets the job, ex-player. Mike Phelan, ex-coach, was really good under Sir Alex. Carrick, ex-player. McKenna, no experience. Like mates with everyone. Darren Fletcher. And then we've got an interim manager, that's a big problem. Second managers mid-season. We've had a load of managers since Sir Alex. We're fighting for top four when we've spent a lot of money on the squad. A lot of money on the squad. And for not very good players, 50 million on Fred. 50 million on Fred. 80 million on Harry Maguire. This is bad business. Bad business. Yeah. But then you could flip that and say Bruno was an absolute bargain. Raphael Varane was a bargain. So, yeah. We spent way too much money and we're not even close to the league. Not even close. It's a lot of divide in the dressing room. Yes, we've seen them reports. A lot of divide in the dressing room. Players unhappy. Players going home in the dark. Not happy. I mean, Manchester United in 2022. People are in jobs that are just simply too big for them. Now, luckily for us, Ed Woodward will be leaving. Richard Arnold will come in. Surely he does a better job than Ed Woodward. The midfield has been weak for quite a lot of seasons and it's still not been addressed. I genuinely thought in this January transfer window we would address it, and we haven't. Yeah, our midfield gets dominated. We've not got a very good midfield. You look at Wolves, better midfield with Neves, Moutinho. West Ham, Soucek, Rice. Tielemans, Ndidi at Leicester. So a lot of people have got better midfields than we do. Like our midfield is non-existent, really. Yeah, Manchester United have their ambition is lacking. They've literally become a social media lovey. They love to post on social media. You just count the amount of tweets we see. They may not actually tweet given what happened yesterday, Because Manchester United love to PR spin the negativity away. Anything negative away, you watch what they do. They'll give you a history lesson of how great it used to be. Or they'll post something positive like Marcus Rashford picking up an MBE at Buckingham Palace. Or Ahmad getting his first call up. They'll spin it, you know. And fans are going to be very pissed off with this transfer window. I'll be doing a huge rant on Tuesday. Yeah, it's not acceptable. Not acceptable. Very hard to support this club at the minute with what's going on. Very hard. There's no positives. I'm hearing fans saying, why so negative? Wake up, wake up. Why so negative? There's nothing to be positive about. We're in a top four race when we spent billions of pounds on the squad. We haven't got a proper manager. We've got an interim manager. We've promised pressing football and play the ball forward. We've seen none of it. Yeah, the club are only interested on social media, giving fans a history lesson of how great it used to be. And then when we have a bad performance, players come out, sorry, we'll come again. And then yesterday was just literally the worst day ever as a Manchester United fan. I wake up, I see someone comments, Sam, on my video saying, Greenwood video incoming. I had no idea what he was talking about. And then I look on Twitter and boom. Now, we see what happens on that. I'm guessing I will be doing a video saying Mason Greenwood's contract has been terminated. But we wait and see what happens regarding that. But yeah, that puts us in a tricky situation with wingers. We let Martial go, we let Ahmad go. Greenwood's obviously not going to be playing. So now we were weak in the midfield. Not many bodies in the midfield. I mean, we need a midfielder. You let Van den Beek go. I mean, honestly, it's a nightmare that's never ending. You honestly think what I'm saying right now is a joke, but this is actually happening at the biggest club. It's crazy, but realistically, we're a big club in stature and history, but right now, we're a joke. There's no positives. It's tough at the minute to support United. And right now, I wouldn't be surprised if fans said, look, I can't take any more. If fans stop supporting Manchester United now, you couldn't really say, you wouldn't blame them. Obviously, I would never do that, but it's a big mess. It's a big mess. Yeah, the transfer window's been embarrassing, and I will be doing a rant about that because it's not acceptable for a club like Manchester United. And then you've got what happened yesterday, the bad publicity regarding that. Of course, you see a lot of rumours that the club actually already knew about it, if that is the case. Wow, that would literally sum up the club. We see what happens regarding that, but yeah, United in a worst state I've ever seen the football club in. Of course, it was worse back in the day, but I wasn't born then. In my lifetime, this is the worst period we've been in, and we've been in some bad ones with David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho. This tops it. This tops it. There's no heart, there's no passion, there's no fight, and the club are just interested in just shit now. They're interested in nonsense. TikTok, Instagram, tweeting. It's disgusting, really. Really is disgusting. Yeah. Comment down below your thoughts. Yeah. And I'd say Manchester United are in the worst state I've ever seen them in my lifetime. Adios.